Howdy folks, Shoujo Girl P here. So yeah, it's been several months since I made a video or a vlog. Oh, hi kitty. Sorry, this is my cat Genus. He's been at the farm. Yeah, like I said, y'all have probably been wondering where I've been at. I've been pretty silent, not really doing much of anything. I was living at my mom's cousin's house, and I'm actually going to warn you right now, this might be a trigger warning for some people. The place I was living at, it was my mom's cousin's house, and about a year ago, they said that we could stay at their house for like up to 2 years. They're like, oh, you could stay for 2 years while you guys save up for a house of your own. And so, at the very beginning of June 1st, I moved there. But like, within a month, I was told by my mom's cousins that I had overstayed actually me and my mom, we were told that we had overstayed our welcome and that we needed to get out. And yeah, and then my one cousin, he's the husband of the wife, he said that my existence was an inconvenience. And that really messed me up. I told him that what he was saying was really hurtful, and he said, do you think I give a shit? And again, that really messed me up, like really bad, because I have some pretty bad mental illness. Hi, Zeusy. So, we were paying rent, my mom and I. We were both paying $200 each. For a short time, I did have a job. I was working at a consignment gallery, and I was like refurbishing and repainting furniture for a living. But then I found out that was a seasonal job, and so I lost my job around September. And the abuse just kept getting worse and worse and worse. Our rent originally covered food and utilities, and they took away the food. We were not allowed to have their food, and they still expected us to pay $200 each a month. And they were basically blowing that money at the casino every Wednesday. And because they were like retired and almost in their 70s and stuff, they were old people. And a lot of the times they would yell at us for stupid things. The most recent one was my mom got screamed at for not closing a salt and pepper shaker. I am being dead serious on that, and it was absolutely ridiculous. So I told my cousin's husband, don't yell at my mom like that, because she's my mom and I will defend her. And so his wife got up, and she got like this close to my face, and she pointed her finger in my face like, ugh, and she told me to stay the hell out of it, and that it was none of my business. Well, it actually is my business, because that's my mom. And so my mom told me to just go down back to the basement, because she was cooking dinner, and I told them that I was fucking sick and tired of their abuse. And they said, if you don't like it, there's the door. Don't let it hit you on the ass. And so a few days ago, I ran away from there, and I didn't tell them where I was going. And my mom left too. She left the same day without telling them where she was going. And I have blocked their number. I have deleted their number. And if they try to call my number, they are not going to be able to get through. And they don't know where I'm at right now. Right now I'm at my Aunt Fran's farm. And I am staying there till the 19th when we move into our new house. And while I was at my cousin's house, they had a lot of ridiculous and almost abusive rules. We were not allowed to cook with onions or garlic or anything that was like flavored. No spices were allowed. I was not allowed to have paint or markers or anything. There was no loud laughing allowed. We were not allowed to use their food. We weren't really even allowed to cook beef or anything like that, only like hamburger meat, and then it had to be boiled or something like that. We weren't allowed to like put any kind of flavor in our burgers except for salt and pepper. And they were caught snooping in our stuff because they were like, oh hey, why is this in your drawer? And that is a huge violation of my personal privacy. And they would often turn off the heat or the air conditioning in the summer, and then now it's winter, obviously. Well, actually, no, it's fall. But on the very last day that I was there, they shut off the Wi-Fi. And they basically cut off almost all forms of my communication. And, because of their abuse, I have been diagnosed with PTSD. In case anybody doesn't know, PTSD is... Oh man, I don't know why I can't think of it right now. That's how messed up they've made me. I can't... Oh, it's post-traumatic stress disorder. And, they wouldn't allow my cat to live with us, even though they initially promised my cat could live with them. They made me put him out in the hot outside in his crate until I could take him to the farm. And I will be taking him back with us when we move on the 19th to the new house. He's basically been living on my aunt's farm, and he was a farm cat. So, yeah, this is really hard to talk about. And recently, I found out I was misdiagnosed as being bipolar. And I have borderline personality disorder, and it's suspected I may have high-functioning autism. So, yeah, it's a little hard to talk about, and because of the trauma that I experienced, I have developed trichotillomania, which means I have an impulse to pull my hair out without realizing it. And I don't like that. So my psychiatrist wants me to wear a fidget cube around my waist now so that I don't pull my hair out. And I'm on some pretty heavy-duty medication right now. Oh, another rule was I wasn't allowed to vlog at their house because they were absolutely paranoid that somebody would find them and like try to rob them blind or something. They wouldn't even let us have my dad's ashes at the house because they were like, ooh, that's bad juju, the ghosts will haunt us or some crap like that. And I'm like, I don't think that's actually true. So yeah, I've been enduring many months of abuse. I'm really mentally messed up right now. And this is kind of hard for me to talk about. I've started seeing a therapist, which is, I guess, a step in the right direction. And I'm out of that abusive house. I had an escape plan. So I've been doing that. And I just have to wait now. And my therapist said it's time for me to start focus on healing myself from the months of abuse that I've endured. And that's what my cousin's husband said. The whole, my existence is an inconvenience, that's gonna pretty much haunt me for the rest of my life. Or at least until I can manage to heal myself. But, this is really hard for me to talk about. Because, they really, I don't know why they said that we could live there for up to 2 years, and then they suddenly change their mind. And then they tell us that we're not welcome anymore. So, yeah. So I'll try to keep up on vlogs. I'll certainly try. It's trial and error right now. So, yeah. I will talk to you guys later. This is Shoujo Girl P, and this is Genus. And he's a good boy, and I miss him. And my dog's wandering around here somewhere. Oh, there she comes, but she's not going to come on camera. So, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out, yo.